The next award is for an individual who has quite a background, is to Jerry F. Dansico, fifer since 1946 to 53 in St. John the Evangelist, and in Lancraft since year 2000. He was on vacation from fifing between 1953 and year 2000, or 47 years. But that ended suddenly when the group from St. John's all started joining Lancraft, some of them under duress from Matt Flynn. I don't know how many arms he twisted, but anyway. Jerry was born in New Haven, 1934, and schooled at St. John the Evangelist, which had a boys' brigade and fife and drum corps. He attended Hillhouse High School until 1952, and then the University of Connecticut as a pre-med major until graduating in 1956. He attended the University of Vermont College of Medicine for 3.5 years, but had to resign for personal reasons. While at St. John's Parochial School, Jerry was active as a fifer for 7 years. He became their fife sergeant and won the Connecticut Junior Fifing Championship for 3 years and the Northeastern States Championship for 2 years during the early 1950s. He retired from the fife for the next 47 years until joining Lancraft in the year 2000 under the auspices of Matt Flynn, also an alumnus of St. John's Evangelist, and who helped recruit Dan O'Mara, Jay Smith, and Al Tower. Ed Boyle came directly from St. John's in 1957. He's still a member. He handles our website out of Philadelphia, as you know. After leaving University of Vermont, Jerry had an illustrious medical management career, starting in the cardiac research and clinical chemistry over a period of 15 years at a large, I guess it's Swiss, Ciba Geigy Pharmaceuticals, at Yale and VA Veterans Administration Hospitals, 11 years at Waterway Hospital as Technical Director of Cardiology, and 11 years at Bridgeport Hospital as Administrative Director of Cardiology. While at Waterbury Hospital, he trained the first 12 paramedics in Connecticut. After retirement, he trained medical assistants at a private school and established a cardiac monitoring program for the Home Mobile Medical Corp, and much more. Jerry's other interests include 32 years as a volunteer fireman in Orange, and 20 years as a volunteer CPR instructor for the American Heart Association. He has been married to Angie for 51 years, and they have a son, a daughter, and 5 grandchildren. Angie was the drum major for St. John's for some years. And so we salute this venerable drum corps fifer and proud to present this plaque as Lancraft of the Year. May your fifing never cease. Congratulations, Jerry.
Yes. Thank you. You're welcome. Very good.
How rare is it for someone to be allowed to go back and live the memories of their youth? St. John's was my memories. It was a camaraderie. It was an experience. It was something to do almost every week. And when I left it, I was sad, but it was just impossible. 51 years later, 47 years later, Lancraft made the opportunity for me to get back into that through a note from Matt Flynn, who said, or for Matt Flynn, who was being inducted, I think, into the Corps, and a personal note on the back written by George Meinson, inviting me to come. And you don't ignore written messages from George Meinson. So I came, and the memories came flooding back. my friends, Al Tower, Danny O'Mara, Jay Smith, my friends from St. Francis, Jack McGuire, Jimmy Lasky. It was like I was back at St. John's. It gave me the opportunity again to enjoy the things that I enjoyed in my youth. As you know, I didn't mention Angie, my wife. Her name was Aceto at that point, but after much coercion, she became my major for 51 years. Thank you.
We're gonna have a raffle now, aren't we, Frank?
Yes.
And